Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I think that what we saw tonight was just one of the great fights, one of the greatest examples of our sport. We saw a guy that had never gone the distance before, the biggest monster in the sport, and we saw one of the purest boxers, one of the most skillful fighters I've ever seen. And I don't want to disrespect Artur Beterbiev and his team because they're just incredible fighters. But I find it sickening that after a lifetime of hard work, Dmitry Bivol is not undisputed champion tonight. He won that fight. I struggled to find anybody on our road, a row behind, on the TV rows, who didn't score the fight to Dmitry Bivol. To find a judge give that fight 116, 112, and give Dmitry Bivol 4 rounds in that fight, this judge should never work in the sport again. And I'm sorry, and everything you're going to get out, Dmitry, is I can do better. It's boxing. I take the judge's scorecard, but I don't buy it, because you don't deserve that after that performance. It was an absolute boxing masterclass. It was the perfect performance, and you know what? He can be better. But that was just a pure show of concentration and skill and defense with offense thrown in. And Dmitry Bivol, for me, arguably pound for pound #1 in the sport, and he deserves tonight to sit here as undisputed light heavyweight champion of the world. Questions from the floor for Dmitry and Vadim and myself.
Dmitry, FightHype.com here. Congratulations on a great fight. Going into the last round, do you think you were ahead on points?
Can you repeat that, please?
Did you think you were ahead going into the last round?
Ты думал, ты выигрывал, когда последний раунд начинался?
Yeah, I felt like everything was under control, before the last round, to be honest. I felt like I was land more clean punches, but boxing is not about only clean punches, it's about pressure also, about how you impress judges, and you need to counting sometimes rounds, not punches. I just, to be honest, I don't like excuses, explanations. You know, my philosophy is to be perfect, to not answer on questions why you did this, why you did that, and have some excuses. I feel shame if I trying to explain you why why I didn't win this fight. Just I didn't win, and that's it.
You're a great champion, and congratulations on a great fight, Dmitry.
Thank
Down
you.
in front, Dmitry, congratulations on giving us a hell of a performance. And we know what this fight meant to you. It's got to be difficult to lose a fight on the cards this way. According to the Jabber statistics that did the fight, surprisingly, you were the one who landed the more high impact shots. Did you feel like in the later rounds you could have landed more punches because Beterbiev did outland you, but you landed the bigger shots? If you were more busy, you think it could have changed the outcome of this fight?
I felt like I could be. I just had to throw more punches, but I tried to land hard, and I tried to catch him, you know, because I saw his movements, and I was trying to catch him with clean punches, but I had to throw more just punches.
Was there any point in the fight when you were hurt?
Был момент, когда ты был поражен?
To be honest, I didn't feel that I was in groggy or something like this. I felt some pressure, but it was under my control, to be honest. I felt that he's pressuring, and I needed it. I needed it more from him, to be honest.
And last from me, do you feel like you deserve, and Eddie, will you demand a rematch immediately for this undisputed title?
I think about rematch, we should ask boxing fans, do they want this rematch?
Yes.
If they want, I would like to give this rematch, and I would like to get this chance, of course, again.
Yeah, I mean, His Excellency said, wrong decision, we do a rematch. So that's what We know he's a man of his word. We know he's supported Dmitry Bivol. We thank him so much, not just for the opportunities for Dmitry Bivol, but what he's given boxing tonight by making that fight. And there has to be a rematch because Artur Beterbiev, there's always going to be the controversy of that fight. And he's a true champion. What other fight is there for Artur Beterbiev? I mean, the whole world will want to see that again. The whole world will know. I'm sure there's some that found a Beterbiev victory, but everybody I know that knows boxing didn't tell me that at ringside.
Dmitry, what did Artur say to you at the end, and did you ask him for the rematch? Did he show willingness for it, Artur himself?
I didn't. Whom? Artur, you mean?
Yeah.
Did you talk to him after?
No, I didn't talk with Artur after.
You didn't talk?
I didn't, yeah.
Just on the scoring, do you think too much is given to boxers who are aggressive? And did you feel that because you boxed on the back foot, even though you boxed brilliantly on the back foot, the judges didn't score those rounds for you?
То, что ты где-то назад двигался, на задней ноге был, ты как считаешь, что это раунды должны были ему защитить?
Of course, in boxing, if you don't punch clean, the judges will give the round to the guy who's pressuring.
By the way, there's a difference between boxing on the back foot and then using angles and countering and then moving again. And it wasn't a case that Dmitry, I know you know that, Chris, anyway, but the way that he was moving out of trouble, taking shots on his gloves and then throwing a straight 1-2, left hook to the body, straight right hand to the body. It was an absolute masterclass.
Yeah, it was just one thing. It was when we talked about, I mentioned something about before Madrimov Crawford. When Madrimov's beating up Crawford and Crawford's counter-punching, they're saying, oh, he had a counter-punching masterclass. When Bivol's moving back and landing the cleaner shots, say, oh, you should be more aggressive, you should be coming forward. There should be some objectivity. It's really about, it's not even, the rematch has to happen, but it's not even that. People have to start talking about the judges. Because I'm looking through Twitter, most big press publications, a lot of the journalists are saying that they at least saw this fight a draw. And as soon as the journalists keep on talking about that, but keep on going about the fact of why that happened and why the judges did that, at least that's going to bring some exposure to the situation. Because they're just favoring the guy that, I don't know if it's promoter involved or they're liking. There's no big star in this. There wasn't a bigger star in this fight. Both of the guys were top-level fighters. Both of the guys dedicated their entire life to the sport. And they have to look at both guys as giving it all and understanding that one round that they're unethical or immoral or they're trying to help another guy because he's with maybe top rank or if he's a certain nationality or whatever. I don't know the reason. I don't know. In this fight, I don't even understand what the politics are. Because at the end of the day, I think if people on Twitter are saying it's a draw, and these are major people that really don't, there's no subjectivity, I think we should make the judges think that way as well.
Yes. Mr. Dmitry?
Yes.
First of all, congratulations for the big effort you did, for the big game. Thank you so much. It's a controversy game, I know that, but you made your fan around the world happy for the big game you did today. I hope to see a rematch this game again. What would you like to see to your fans in Saudi Arabia and around the world who support you after this controversy game?
I want to say thank you everybody who was supporting me, who believed in my skills, and I want to say sorry that I didn't do perfect and I didn't get my belts, but I hope I will have a chance, how Edia saying, how His Excellency told that he wants to make it, and I hope I will do better. I hope I will try to be better. Thank you so much.
Guys, couple more. It's getting late. Yeah.
Yeah. Mubarak from SSC. I just want to know, Bivol, it was a spectacular fight. Your style was amazing. But did you find it any hard, did you find Artur very different in the ring, or did it give you any hard time during the fight?
Yeah, of course he has very heavy punches, To be honest, he's very strong, and for his age, he has good endurance. He's keeping working all 12 rounds. Yeah, he's a very good fighter.
If there is a rematch, would it be immediate, or if they don't accept it, what would be next if there's no rematch?
I don't know what will be next. We need to talk with Eddie, with His Excellency, and I need some time to rest, to just heal my face, my hands. Thank you. Thank you.
Eddie.
Yeah.
Eddie and Vadim, just talking about obviously the optics of the fight. A lot of people said it was close, but maybe 7-5. The 8-4 scorecard was a bit. Top ranks Carl Moretti was.
A bit. 4 rounds to Dmitry Bivol. Come on.
Top ranks Carl Moretti was in, and he said it's okay to have close fights either way, but it wasn't a robbery. 7-5 the other way maybe, but Bivol hasn't been here.
Carl Moretti. I'm not throwing Carl Moretti under a bus. He's my mate. He knew we won that fight. I think he had it 7-5 to us, and I'm not saying it's a robbery of a decision and he won it 9-3, but I don't see how you can give Artur Beterbiev 6 rounds in that fight. I certainly don't see how you can give him 7 rounds in that fight. You know, coming through 8, 9, he finished the fight well, and you know it was maybe the 7th round that Bivol pummeled him for 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes. And he finished very strong, had a great 30 seconds in a round. Maybe that was a round that could be a swing round. I don't think so. But go back, watch the fight, look at him taking it on the gloves, always in control of the situation.
And Vadim, for you?
From looking at the scorecard, you know, Pavel Kardini, after he comes back from Chechnya, he should be suspended. That's my opinion. Because obviously, you know, there's something going on. He's always done well, actually, in previous fights. So whatever happened here, it's outrageous.
Where's he from again?
Poland.
Where's the judge from?
Poland.
He's from Poland, but I said when he comes back from Chechnya, he should be suspended. That was the idea. Yeah.
All right, guys, thank you so much for your support this week. Yeah, sorry, right, one more.
Two more for our guys.
Sorry. Didn't see that.
May I speak in Russian? It's okay?
Of course.
You translate
Спасибо,
that? Vadim, translate, yeah? Yeah.
Дима, знаешь, вопрос попроще, там реванш, и вот это все понятно. А ты вот прямо сейчас, что бы ты хотел сделать? Вот первое, что тебе приходит в голову, чем бы ты хотел прямо сейчас заняться? Понятное дело, что вот это все, наверное, ты бы хотел убрать куда-то подальше. Вот какое у тебя первое сейчас желание, любое?
What would you like to, Dmitry, after all this is over, what would you like to do? What is your first wish, besides the rematch and other fights? What would you like to do next?
Я просто хочу прийти в номер, посидеть один спокойно, подумать, поразмышлять, взять свой блокнот и записать планы на ближайшие пару месяцев.
Right now, my plan is just to go to my room, sit down, calm down a little bit, think about everything, take my notebook and write down my plans for the near future.
Тебе прямо сейчас хочется пересматривать бой?
Не особо.
Would you watch the fight over right now? Do you want to watch the fight over? Dmitry said no, not really.
Спасибо. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Last one, yeah?
Дим, тоже вопрос на русском, да. Спасибо тебе за отличный бой. Можешь, пожалуйста, описать свои вот мысли, вот когда подняли руку Артуру?
На самом деле у меня было такое какое-то умиротворение, наверное, да, вообще вот перед тем, как руку поднимали или вообще объявляли, да, я чувствовал, что вроде бы сделал работу, да, где-то, может быть, не идеально. Ну, подняли руку, я сразу же переключился. Хорошо, это очередное испытание в моей жизни, все, надо ехать дальше, строить дальше планы. Нет времени на сожаления, на разочарования какие-то, все, надо думать, что дальше, отдохнуть и вперед.
Дим, я здесь.
Translate, please, Vadim.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for attending.
Excuse me, one question, please.
Sorry, go on.
In Russia. Thank you very much. Дим, вот если бы этот бой, он снова состоялся, ты бы что бы сделал по-другому в этом поединке?
Давай, если бой состоится, мы увидим, что я сделаю по-другому. Не хочу загадывать заранее, раскрывать все свои планы, но понимание точно будет, что кое-какие вещи сделать по-другому, это точно.
If this fight happened again, what would you do differently? Dmitry said that I would. I'm not ready to talk about that right now. Once the fight happens, we will see. But definitely some things would be different.
On that, thank you so much for everything this week. Well done, Dmitry Bivol.